How do you kind of give me some of the details? I'm curious, like how this has actually helped you, close a deal or, and really change the trajectory, because you guys are doing $200 million of revenue now.
Yeah.
Here.
Well, my quote fame or audience size in no way directly helps any of the portfolio companies. I was to say maybe ancillarily, but like I purposely try to not, I'm not public about the companies that we own almost at all.
And I'd love to get into that because I'm curious.
Yeah. No, I mean, that was by design. I'll explain now. The reason I don't talk about them is because I don't want to be included in whatever the exit is. And so if I bought it without me, I want to sell it without me, because I don't want to now have a 5-year non-compete on the back of another deal in 3 years because I promoted it. And so if I'm going to use money and expertise with our team to grow a business, then that is what the deal is about. If I'm trying to approach something as a brand deal, which I have done almost never, you can probably tell I haven't really promoted anything. It would have to be for a really good opportunity that would make a lot of sense for everyone in my audience. And so, for that reason, I have kept it private, because I want, also to a small degree, because I think the founders that we work with, that we've invested their companies, a lot of them want the credit, for the success. And I think that as soon as, the world hears like Alex was involved in the deal, I will probably get a disproportionate amount of the credit. And I, as an entrepreneur too, I don't want that, because I might not have done, a disproportionate amount of the work.
I'm just curious on that, right? Just to double click into it. Like, Warren Buffett, who is someone that we obviously both like follow a lot of his stuff on, at the end of the day, with Berkshire Hathaway, all those companies, most in the portfolio are kind of, hey, we're a Berkshire company. That company's bought. Warren Buffett doesn't necessarily, come with the company. What do you think either he's missing, or what's the difference, and what am I missing maybe?
No, you're good. He has a decentralized management model. And so he buys outright, and he usually doesn't buy to sell. And so selling is not usually part of his playbook unless absolutely necessary. And so at that point, his reputation provides a lot of value, but he's not necessarily trying to have another acquirer in the future. For us, we are trying to have another acquirer in the future for most of the companies that we buy. And that has shifted. In the beginning, we were just planning on buying and holding, but I would say that we have now learned that it's very tough, especially if you keep the founder in place, which is usually how we do our deals, because usually the business will be limited by the founder. And so at that point, it's like, okay, it's clear that this founder is not competent past this level, and so we should sell.